Steve, that's a great way to respond after giving up the long ball.
Number 17. Fires from deep, and the shot is good.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knots. I mean, they're starting to put it together.
24 seconds left in the first half. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
Boy, a lot of darkness there. No daylight to get that ball through.
Ginobili, that's for two. That doesn't go either by Ginobili. It'll count. Spurs lead by 5.
Your Spurs, 20-15.
Hope you're enjoying your Friday.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. It's a 5-point game. And Richard to the paint. Shoots the three. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This game very well could come down to a few possessions, and if that's the case, rebounding could play large.
Yeah, in a close game like this one, securing the ball is so vital.
And for San Antonio, Jefferson, McDyess, and Duncan are the front court. Parker and Manu are the back court. The away team will take their first timeout.
They've gone cold, and a smart timeout here to give them a second to regroup and try to get back on the right track.
Trailing by 5. Number 6, defended by Jefferson. The three. Lets the three fly, and the shot is good.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 three-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing them. I think they've got to find a way to chase them off the three-point line.
And for San Antonio, Manu and Jefferson on the wings. McDyess and Duncan, they're inside. And it's Parker in at the point guard.
It's not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Foote. Doris, over to you.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Manu Ginobili maybe doesn't have the national profile commensurate with his talents, but he's certainly respected league-wide. Fellow shooting guard J.R. Smith said he's done such a great job off the bench for years and years. He showed you can be a star player coming off the bench. Guy's certainly a good role model for J.R., who has come off the bench for the Nuggets.
Good point, Doris. Thanks.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
For the lead, gets it to go. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide-open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
That's as bad a miscue as you'll see. It's good to be thinking a few steps ahead, but you've got to maintain some type of current awareness, too.
Number 9 battles through traffic and lays it in. 5 points in the game. They're not having much success at all right now.
Yeah, they need to shuffle their lineup a little bit. Try to find a combination that works.
Got a piece of it. Shot's good.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires for 3. He's picked up by Parker. From deep. It's hauled in by Duncan.
Boy, both clubs really battling under the boards.
Yeah, and you know, Steve, the rebounding story really mirrors the game at large. I mean, it's been pretty much tit for tat, neck and neck.
Now winding down, they're going to go for the last shot here of the quarter.
Yeah, I like the recognition there. They're going to play for the last shot, just as you said.
Here's Parker. He kicks it to Duncan. 1 second left. No good on that last second attempt there. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. So as we get rolling here in the fourth, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, for the job this road team has done, they get our Sprite Spark Award. Things fell for them in a big way in the third quarter, and that's when they took control of this basketball game. We'll see if they can keep things going their way to end this thing.
Thank you, Doris. Everything really clicked for them, Clark, during that run.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, it ignited them offensively.
To the point, Clark, where they were really in complete control at that end of the floor.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Blair, Jefferson out there with Tony Parker. Then there's McDyess, and it's Bonner in at the center. Spurs trail by 3. Goes straight up. Parker's shot is off. They've got numbers. And here we go. Number 7 gets the bucket. Here's Parker. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable. They may have to play a little less aggressively on defense because one more foul and they're in the penalty.
Well, Steve, you can be aggressive, but you just can't put your hands on folks. You got to move your feet.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Manu Ginobili's checked in for McDyess, and Gary Neal subbed in for Tony Parker. Here's Neal, and Blair kicks to Bonner. Buries the long-range jumper.
Not many guys with his size can shoot the ball that well from out there.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
You're the sixth man on the team. This is how get together.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Coach address his team. With clearly a tough mountain to climb in front of them, he tried to pick his team up, saying, guys, I know we've got our best basketball ahead of us. It's time to step up and fight our way back into this one. Guys, let's watch it play out.
Here's the 3. Ginobili grabs the board. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Neal. Outside Jefferson. Feeds to Ginobili.